From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Saturday, August 29th, 2015. Silver is trading at $14.61 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,134 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $232. Antiwar.com reports Saudi warplanes attacked the city of Ib on Friday, launching several airstrikes against government buildings and residential neighborhoods, killing at least 10 people, most of them civilians, in their latest salvo against central Yemen. The largest strike was against the home of a retired brigadier in the Yemeni army, destroying his home and killing him along with 5 members of his family. The other 4 people killed in Ib were in and around various government buildings. There was no indication why this former military official would be targeted, though the Saudis and their allies have presented a lot of the military linked with former President Salah as secretly in league with the Houthis for opposing the Saudi attacks. Ib, like most of the major cities in Yemen that aren't on the southern coast, is under Houthi control. The pro-Saudi forces have a presence in the city of Aden along with some of the other coastal towns. Al-Qaeda has also taken part of the coast, including Mukalla, and has reportedly tried to establish a presence in Aden as well. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. UPI reports a Transportation Security Administration agent in New York City's LaGuardia Airport formally faces charges of groping a female student under the guise of searching her for weapons. According to investigators, the screener took the Korean exchange student into a restroom near a security checkpoint at LaGuardia earlier in the week. Inside, they say he liberally frisked her by claiming to search for contraband. The agent, Maxi Oquenda, was arrested Thursday and charged on Friday. He faces counts of second-degree unlawful imprisonment, official misconduct, third-degree sexual abuse, and second-degree harassment. Oquenda has been a TSA agent since 2002 and was immediately fired. Queens District Attorney Richard Brown said the 21-year-old Korean native had arrived in New York City for vacation on Tuesday and was groped after she left the plane. According to Brown's office, the agent first approached the woman in a non-sterile area of LaGuardia's Terminal B. In other words, she was walking in an area where passengers do not need to be screened for weapons. Under TSA regulations, no agent is allowed to conduct a secondary search of any passenger outside of a checkpoint area, and screens of the opposite sex can only be done when a screener of the same sex is not available and there is a witness. If convicted, Oquenda faces up to 1 year in prison. You can support FPP Radio by joining the Fans program. Fans are friends, allies, and Numeri supporters. Fans help FPP afford to produce more original content. You can join the Fans program for as little as $3 per month or any amount of Bitcoin per month, thanks to the recurring payment options provided by Coinbase. To learn more or to join the Fans program, visit fans.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a Kentucky county clerk petitioned the U.S. Supreme Court on Friday for an emergency order allowing her to continue to deny marriage licenses to same-sex couples, a move coming 2 days after a federal appeals court rejected her request. In a related move, a federal judge refused to extend a stay on his own ruling requiring the clerk to furnish marriage licenses to same-sex couples, while she appealed on the grounds that her religious faith overrides her duties as a public servant. U.S. District Judge David Bunning said earlier in August that Kim Davis had to live up to her responsibilities as the Rowan County clerk, despite her religious convictions, and he issued a preliminary injunction requiring her to issue marriage licenses. Davis contends that to approve marriage licenses for same-sex applicants would violate her deeply held religious beliefs that matrimony is between one man and one woman. Rather than comply with the U.S. Supreme Court's landmark ruling in June legalizing same-sex marriage nationwide, Davis has refused then to approve marriage licenses for any couple at all. Rowan County Attorney Cecil Watkins has asked Kentucky Attorney General Jack Conway to name a special prosecutor to determine if Davis has committed any official misconduct. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.